mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to EME TV. And as you can see by the title, today we're on another journey with the EP3, yet another stage in this EP3 project, and we're going to be trying to fix the bodywork. So essentially, for those of you that don't know, I bought my EP3 crash damage from Copart. I flicker image up on the screen, and I've had it for about 7 or 8 months now. And now I'm at a stage where I want to get it good, I want to get it clean. Obviously you can't get it as clean as I want, because obviously it's got the crash damage title that it's always going to have forever. But I still want to make it a good example of an EP3 on the road. So today we're going to be fixing a bit of the bodywork that was actually damaged in the crash from when I bought it. Haven't got this done yet. It's obviously drivable with the damage that it's currently got, but it's something that I need addressing, and a bit of the bodywork as well that I'm going to be showing you in just a sec that needs touching up ASAP. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, guys, here we are, and if we come to the front of the body, you can see all the scratches and dings that this bonnet has indeed got. Now, this bonnet I bought second hand, quite cheap. When I bought it, I knew it was in, I don't know if you can see the scratches, do they come up on the camera? But yeah, it's just not in good condition. As well as this wing as well that I bought second hand, you can see all the scratches and stuff on it. And since this is a Nighthawk black car, it just comes out so evidently. These scratches here, scratch there, scratches everywhere. The bonnet same as well. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be taking it to a body shop in Manchester where I'm based, and they're going to be touching it up, and hopefully, oh, fingers crossed anyway, they're going to be doing a great job of making it as clean as possible on this bonnet and sort of wing, and there are other areas like little side mirrors. You've got a little damage here and there, a bit of rust marks coming along, but they're going to touch all of that up for me. And obviously inside there as well, you can see paint coming off, but hopefully, and the rest of the car really is decent. We've got one little ding here on the back end. I don't know if you can see that, not evident, but it's right on the line that comes in. It's right at the back, not too evident, but you need to come really close to actually see that. But apart from the bonnet and the other bit that I've actually yet to show you, I need to lift up the bonnet to show you, but yeah, apart from that, the rest of the car is pretty decent. But yeah, the other thing that we're going to get fixed is this. So yeah, guys, here's the engine bay of the EP3, and as you can see, I don't have my plastic cover here. Usually there's a plastic cover that goes on top of this front bumper. That's currently in the boot for a reason. So you can see these slam panels here. This side is completely fine, and this side, if I put it back a bit, isn't straight, quite rumpled. I'll try and do a little close up, but you can see this was hurt and damaged in the crash, and I'm yet to actually fix it. So this is another thing that the body shop are actually going to try and amend for me and make it straight like that side is. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's hop in the car, get to the body shop, and get another stage of this EP3 complete. Let's go. Alright guys, so join me on my way to the body workshop. I'm actually quite excited to see how this car is actually going to look as well once I'm done, or once this is actually complete. Hopefully when I drop it off, should be picking it up later on in the week. Today is a Friday, so probably pick it up sometime next week, depending on how busy he is. And yeah, we'll go from there and get the EP3 almost complete. Now, in addition to the body work that we're going to be fixing in the front that I've obviously mentioned and showed you guys, I've got some door cards in the back, and the door cards I've got in the back are the facelift ones. So obviously with the pre-facelifts, I've got the sort of grey, greenish, depending on how you look at your colours inside, and we're going to be putting on the facelift ones which have the red sort of inserts on them. I picked them up very cheap. I found a guy that had literally just picked some up recently for £25. So I went and collected them, £25, and he actually gave me 3. He had an extra one as well that he said, you know what, you might as well take that just in case you need any parts from it and so on. So I was like, yeah, what, I'll take it. 25 for both sides and an extra one, and one of them actually in decent condition because he'd actually just picked it up a couple months ago for 50 quid. However, he's stripping down his he's doing a little restoration project on his own EP3 that he's got. He's actually had his EP3 since new, 2003 pre-facelift, which was looking quite good. But he's got a full JDM interior going in, so he literally hooked me up with this for the cheap, and I couldn't be any more thankful. So yeah, we're gonna be, so in this video we're gonna be hopefully doing the door cards, as well as I'll ask the bodyworker guy if he can actually put the door cards on for me. If not, I'll just go to my mechanic. But yeah, we're gonna do that and obviously fix the front end, and obviously do the bonnet and the little touches here and there. And there are a few more things that need to be done as well, which I'll ask him if he can do. Whether he charges me more, I don't really mind paying. But yeah, we'll go through it. But right now it's absolutely baking in here, so I want to put my window down, but because of the wind noise, I don't want to obviously bring you guys along with that. So I will tag back in with you guys. I'll dial back in with you guys once I arrive at the body workshop, and we're talking with him about the work that's going to be conducted on the EP3. See you then. Alright guys, so we just arrived at Accident Repair Centre. Hussein's just come out, looked at the car, and funny enough, I've actually added a few bits as well. We've just priced everything up. It's going to be here over the weekend, probably get it sometime next week. I'm going to quickly run through everything we're going to be doing. So, starting off from the back, from the rear. This wasn't a thing that I wanted to do, but just looking at it, it's just not the best. So this back bumper's got to get taken off. It's actually got to be refitted. He's got to refit it because obviously, as you can see, there's a bit of space there, movement in that, and that's obviously been causing the bumper to actually be rubbing on the exhaust, and obviously the exhaust gets hot, so you can see it's flaking and so on and so forth. So he's got to reposition this, put the clips back in, as well as paint this whole little lower section of the bumper. So that's got to be getting done. Also coming in, door cards. Now you can see there's 3 door cards there. We're obviously going to be fitting 2. I think this one's the scrap one, but these 2 back there, driver side and passenger side, will be getting fitted on as well. So he'll be changing the facelift door cards for these pre-facelift door cards, so that obviously will make the interior hopefully pop a bit more and look a lot more decent. Now coming onto the front end as well, as I showed you earlier on in the video, this bonnet with obviously the scratches and everything on it, not in the best of conditions. A lot of scratches over it. It is dirty right now, so you probably can't see it. It's not going to be reflecting through the camera. All of this is going to be getting done, as well as, let me just try and open this bonnet, this slam panel here. So this section here is like lowered from the impact it took when it obviously was crash damaged, and it's obviously different to the left side, which is completely straight and sound. So you've got to be trying to fix this up as much as possible to be symmetrical with this side. And what else are we doing? So we're respraying the whole full respray of the bonnet, full respray of the passenger side wing, because as you can see, this isn't in the best of conditions either, with the scratches and so on. So we've got to be touching that up, and also the driver side wing will be getting touched up with obviously the rust mark there, and a couple scratches here and there that you can probably see where my finger is. But yeah, so yeah, that's going to be getting done over the weekend, a couple of days, and hopefully when we come back, the EP3 is going to be that much closer to being completed and fully transformed. But I want to thank obviously Hussein for everything that he's done. He's actually given me a great price as well for all the work that he's going to be doing. He's thrown in a few freebies as well for me in there. So if you're around the sort of northern area, Manchester, and need any work done, he is a professional. Accident Repair Centre here in Manchester, North Manchester. Great place to come, so I would definitely recommend. So yeah guys, I'm just about to hand over the keys to the car, book my Uber, go home and wait for the call to say the EP3 is ready for me to pick up. So yeah, I will catch you guys. Somebody's having fun in the 1 Series there, but I will catch you guys when I come to pick up the EP3 in a bit. What's going on guys? You join me back in my apartment now, where I've just received the call that the EP3 is now ready. I'm really excited, so come along with me and let's go and pick up the hopefully newly looking EP3. So guys, I went quickly to the body shop, picked up the car, and the first thing I did was actually go and get it washed because it had a lot of dust and bits and pieces from the body workshop. But without further ado guys, welcome to the newly looked, or transformed shall I say, EP3 Sci-Fi. guys, I quickly took it for a £5 wash, quickly to just literally wash it up. And yes, I did confirm with Hussein, who is the bodywork specialist who actually worked on this car, that it was good to obviously go and get it washed. I didn't want any reactions and stuff with any paintwork and so on and so forth. So essentially, what did we end up doing? First and foremost, coming around the bonnet was absolutely in tatters and awful when I bought it I bought the bonnet for 40 quid from a breaker's yard, and now the bonnet looks absolutely brilliant. I tried to bring up a previous clip of how it looked before, but now it looks completely fresh. Well, I wouldn't say completely, but a lot better than what it was before, as you guys can tell. So the bits and pieces that were painted on the car, so I did the bonnet, the passenger side wing, because that was in awful condition as well, because I got that done as well, and last but not least, the lower rear bumper at the back as well, which I believe. So everything else is pretty sort of the same. Nothing to the door, nothing to this rear quarter. But if I come around the back, there are two things that were done at the rear. So if I move further back, you can see we had scraping at the bottom there, like bits of paintwork coming off. The whole lower rear lip has been painted, and in addition, if I come over to the Scorpion exhaust, there's now a gap in between here, and as I said earlier on in the video, there was no gap, causing this lower lip to actually stay on the exhaust, creating obviously it peeling and stuff from the heat from the exhaust. So now we've got a bit of separation there as well, which is brilliant. But guys, I can't stress enough how much better this car actually looks, even though we've still got marks sort of on. It's not a brilliant car. I didn't get the whole car resprayed because I didn't want to put as much money, but obviously here still got that little dent here, and still obviously got a few scrapes and stuff on the doors. And he did touch up, he said, this driver side wing, even though it still looks, even though I've got it washed, it still looks in bits. But obviously overall the whole car looks a lot better than what it was before, which is exactly what I wanted to. One second, as this guy walks past. Sorry guys, somebody was just having a loud conversation over there in the distance. But yeah, so everything we did, so the bonnet, the passenger side wing and the lower lip all got resprayed. However, then I got the slam panel looked at, because on the right side facing, so the passenger side slam panel was a bit crushed, not crushed, but a bit not straight anyway. It got hit in the impact of the front end impact, so we got that straightened as well. And if we come inside, how could I forget the face cards? So we got the facelift door cards in here. I said face cards, what on earth am I talking about? Door cards in here, which just match the theme with obviously the red and black seats that you get, so that was a no-brainer. Got the pre-facelifts in the back here, and obviously I got, when I picked the facelift door cards up, I actually got another one thrown in there from the seller Mark, great guy. And yeah, so if you're in the market for pre-facelift door cards in decent condition, shout me and I'll give them to you for dirt cheap, because I don't really know what to do with them. But yeah, this interior is looking banging and a lot better, I must say. What do you guys think? Yeah, so guys, I would say the EP3 project is coming along very, very, very well. Better than what I thought, and this paintwork as well is, to be fair, is better than what I thought. I didn't really have any expectations. When you do paintwork, you expect it to be decent, and this has definitely turned out decent, I must say. Shout out again to Accident Repair Centre in Fellsworth. Hussein sorted me out, gave me a great price as well. Great guy. And if you want to know how much I paid for all the work that I just said, which is all the paintwork and the fitting of the door cards and the straightening of the slam panel and the lifting up of the lower lip as well, I paid $350, which isn't too bad as well. So if you guys are up in the north looking for paintwork to be done and want a specialist to do it, not just anybody, shout Hussein, Accident Repair Centre in Fellsworth, he'll sort you out. So yeah guys, as always, thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned for more content to come. I think we've got 1 or 2 more episodes on this EP3 project till it's obviously up for sale. But will it be up for sale? I don't know, because I'm looking at this car and honestly guys, I don't want to sell it. So stay tuned for my decision on that, because it may well change. But as always, thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned for more content to come. Please like, comment and subscribe as well if you haven't done so, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.